Hello, Mizahar. So, I'm doing another vlog. I got some questions from Holland, or Holly, I like to call him. And so I'll just go through them right now. Okay, first question is, what is the inspiration behind you naming your character Sayana? Well, and this ties into the second question, which is, when did you make Sayana's name? So, I made Sayana's name like, um, 7-ish years ago, 6, 7-ish years ago when I was role-playing in high school. This is when I first created her. And the way I came up with her name was I wanted it to first of all, I wanted it to sound uh, exotic and all that stuff. And secondly, I realized that I like S's in my names. I like A's in my character names. And I also like long names, like 3 or 4 syllables. So, when I was searching for various like African sounding names, I think I actually pieced together 2 different names, and I took the first bit of one name, second bit of another name, and molded it together, and voila! So that's how I came up with her name. But yeah, I like long names. So, partly because my name is longish. So that was the first 2 questions. The third question is, what are some future plans for Sayana? Well, she's not thinking about going anywhere. I know a lot of characters, they like to travel and stuff. She's kind of afraid of traveling because of her encounters with the Zith, which brings up the fact that she's currently meeting a Zith, and that'll be very interesting. It's currently going, and so we'll see if she, continues to hate them excessively. Actually, maybe she might. I highly doubt she'll completely befriend a Zith, but you never know. She's open, but she's also got some pretty strong prejudice against Sith. Anyways, so future plans. So there's a little bit of Sith stuff I'm thinking about. She's also she had a one-night stand with Aaron, who's an Akalak, or Aaron, who's an Akalak, and that will result in a lot of, her thinking about pregnancy and whether she wants to keep the kid or whether she doesn't, and I don't even know if it'll be successful or if it'll be a miscarriage. I have no idea, but she'll still be thinking about all those things. So that'll bring up a lot of things for her to consider. As for longer term than that, I haven't honestly thought that far. We'll see how things go. She's unlikely to travel, but if she does get on Arin's good side, she might head down south and go retrieve the dagger that she lost to the Zith that had captured her. So she might eventually want to do that. I don't think she's going back home anytime soon, partly because Anatep isn't really open for playing, but she might, she might go after that Sith if she finds someone, with enough weapon power, because she doesn't have that weapon power yet, and she's pretty scared of the wilds. So, yeah, those are rough plans. Let me see what the next question is. Do you feel that dancing is some sort of outlet for you? Yeah, I could say it's an outlet. Mostly, it's also my social life, and it's good for my soul. I think I might have said this before, but, when I'm dancing, it satisfies a lot of different areas. There's that physical exercise, there's physical contact, there's the social, getting to know someone, there's that musical creative outlet, and yeah, there's just a lot to it. And actually, in fact, Sayana's character is very outgoing, social, and everything, and my my personality is much toned down. However, when it comes to dancing, I blossom more, and I'm much more interested in, like, asking people to dance, helping out beginners, and really engaging people and making people feel welcomed and comfortable. And so that part can blossom with me in that particular setting, because that's my happy zone. So yeah, so you could say it's an outlet. I say I dance for my soul. Yeah. Next question. Question 5, your hair is quite awesome, and when you whip it around in your dancing videos, I can't help but want to ask, what do you do to take care of your amazing hair? I don't do very much. I don't do very much that's special. I shower every day. I use shampoo and conditioner every day when I shower in the morning, and then I brush it. So, like, I brushed it just before this video because, I don't know, there was a hair question. I like my hair, and yeah, I don't know. I don't dye it. I don't know if that helps. I haven't dyed it yet. It's naturally like this. It's my hair. So yeah. Next question. Number 6. If you were to choose a favorite trait that you enjoy seeing in characters other than your own, what would it be, and for what reason? I have a soft spot for shady characters who are somewhat villainous and but they're on the edge. So they do some good things for good reasons, but then they also do not so good things for slightly not so good reasons, and or sort of personal gain. Like sometimes it's money, but that's sometimes boring. But sometimes they just do it because they want to gain status or other stuff. Or anyways, those kinds of characters, they appeal to me because they're not good, they're not bad, and they're on the edge, and and they're not bad just for being bad. I don't like those types of villains. I like villains that have a purpose, who have a plan, who want to succeed in what they're doing, but it might not be something that everyone else considers, a heroic thing to succeed in. So, I haven't really written those characters that much. Maybe I'm scared I'm going to make a mess of them. I don't know. But Sayana's got a little bit of that, but not too much. But they're fun because they're not your typical hero, and that's why I like them. And then the last question, what was your inspiration behind you creating a character that is the complete and total opposite of you? Well, like I was saying earlier, there's some things that are similar with me and Sayana, some things that are not. But the things that are not, it's a lot of fun to play. Well, it's a lot of fun to play someone who's different from you and try out things that you wouldn't normally. And Sayana in particular, she's very outgoing. She goes places. Oops, my mic. I don't know if you heard that, but she's outgoing. She's interacting with all sorts of people. She likes to talk with people. She likes to toy with people. She likes to play around, and so and that's not something I get to do in everyday life, because partly it's just not my personality to toy with people, but it also I probably wouldn't have the confidence to really get into that role. I'd prefer to sit back and listen to the conversation rather than engage everyone around me. So it's fun taking on a different perspective. And then like I've said, she's also got a lot of similarities to me too, and so that's fun to be able to play based off of my own knowledge of things. And so yeah, so that's why she's fun to make quite different from me, as well as being a little bit similar to me. So that's all of Holly's questions, and if you have any more questions, you can put them in my thread or comment or PM me or something, and I'll make a vlog. Bye!